My name is Joey. I was a PhD student advised by Dr. Edgar. Today, I will have a brief introduction about the Internet bot. The Internet bot can help you to contribute high quality code and get higher grade in the course project. So let's have a brief introduction about the Internet bot. It is a software to automatically detect system-specific guideline violations. In our case, it will detect expertise-specific violations. I pasted this file here, which lists more than 40 guidelines. Let's have a look at this file. So let me give you several examples about these guidelines. So for example, we do not want your pull request to be too big. In our case, more than 500 lines of code. Another example is we also do not want your pull request to be too small. In our case, it's less than 50 lines of code. If you scroll down, you will see we have in total 41 guidelines. And above each guideline, we have detailed comments. Hopefully, you could read them and have a better understanding about these guidelines. And the Internet bot will automatically detect violations based on these guidelines. Based on our previous experience, we noticed that there are always exceptions. So for example, your pull request need to change more than 500 lines of code. In this case, Internet bot itself are not able to ignore these violations. And the solution is we need some human interventions. So in order to achieve this, we developed an instruction set. Here lists several commands you can use either for students or TAs to talk to our bots. And I will give you a comprehensive demo to show you how to use these commands. Yeah, demo time. So let's assume we log in as a student. We have already created a pull request. This is a dummy pull request, which includes lots of guideline violations. I introduced them on purpose. So each time you created or update your pull request, the bot will insert or update this dialog, which includes the summary of violations. It has three sections. First is a welcome section. It offers some general information and tell you where to send the support information, where you send the questions. The second section is a warning violations. The third section is error violations. So the difference between warning and error is the error violations always have the higher priority to fix. So let's look at one violation here. So each row represents a violation. As you can see here, the first cell is UUID, Universal Unique Identifier, which has a one-to-one mapping to specific violations. As you can see here, this is a message of the violation, which comes from the rules the guidelines I just showed you. So now we log in as a student. So let's see what we can do. First, if you forget what kind of command you can type, you just type help, /help. After you type the help command, the internet bot will tell you the commands you are able to you are able to execute. So for example, you can type in the rerun command. So the rerun command basically will tell the internet bot to do the analysis again. So if we comment this command, the internet bot will receive this message and try to rerun the analysis. So actually you can see here from the Travis CI, the build was be triggered again. And it may take up to 10 minutes to receive the message. And while waiting for the result, as you can see here, we can type another kind of command, which is dispute. So as it means, you can dispute one or more violations if you think they are false positives. For example, if you want to dispute this one, this violation, you can simply copy the UUID and paste here. We support to dispute more than one violations. You can either use white space or use comma to separate these violations. For example, I use white space here, and I can use also comma here. You can use both white space and comma. And let's see whether the execution has been finished. Let's refresh this page. It seems that our pull request fails because after bot's analysis again, the result is the same. Let's run this dispute command. We have a typo here. Okay. Then we will, as a teaching staff, will receive an email. It says, okay, one student just dispute the violations given that by the danger bot. Please check. As a teaching staff, if you click this link, it will redirect you to that dispute message. Now I'm a teaching staff. So after looking at this dispute, you double check the code. You can do several things. Again, you can always type help to see what kind of command you can run to tell bots about behavior changes. So also you can type the rerun here. We will not show it again. You can either cancel violations or confirm violations. For example, after you check the student code, you are seeing this one. You want to cancel these violations. You can always do cancel this one. And again, you can use white space and a comma to separate as a separator. For example, you also want to cancel this one. Okay. So the bots will tell you, okay, they are working on it. Okay, let's see the results. Let's do a hard refresh to our pull request page to see what happened. So after instructor cancel these two violations, let's remember start with 61 and 9E. 61 and 9E. You can see these two violations has been cancelled. So it means bots are no longer consider these two are violations anymore. And let's try another command, which is confirm. The syntax is the same. Confirm is try to make sure, for example, if you change your mind, you can again confirm these violations as valid. So let's do it again. Again, you can confirm one or more violations. You can use white space or comma to separate them. And again, the bot will reply to you. And while waiting for the Travis CI to finish, you cannot dispute. If you are teaching stuff, you cannot dispute. For example, you want to dispute this violations, you cannot do that because only students are able to do it. If you want to run dispute command, the bots will tell you you are not allowed to do it. And let's go back to student. Again, students are only allowed to, you see here, let's run help again. Students are only allowed to do rerun and dispute command. If you want to confirm, you want to cancel something, for example, cancel this one, you are not able to do it. Yeah. So it shows you are not able to do it. You are only able to do these two commands. This violation is become valid again. So if you have any questions, you can always ask us. Yeah, thank you for watching.